Okay, great morning. I don't know. I was just indulging in some Hogarth and Lena this morning. I just left off at the point where they're asking if melanoma is having an affair. Really? Does anybody need cards for that? Oh yeah, she's had somebody on the down low for quite some time, you know. So let's look and see what we have today. What is the topic of the day? What are we going to have today? What's the universe going to give me to speak on today? I never know what's coming up. It just sometimes it's straightforward and then sometimes it throws me a curveball. It's like what is coming up? Beaver spirit. Lay a solid foundation. That is an important one to do. A house built on sand is going to shift and fall. So, yes, you need to have things built on a solid foundation. You know, that's like if they try to build something on lies, like Trump does all the time, it's going to come apart eventually. Or like Sidney Powell releasing the Kraken. Oh my goodness. Let's look and see what we have. Lay a solid foundation. Okay, first card, unexpected visitors. Okay, that's the first time that's ever come up. And let's see what else we have. Ride the wave. Ride the wave. Okay, well, all right. It's an easy one. If you have a solid foundation, okay, and you build everything on truth, you build everything on, again, honesty, truth. um, if you put everything out there, and like I say, honesty, integrity, sacredness, okay, and the spirituality, okay, sacredness. Oh, transparency was the other one I wanted. So, honesty, integrity, sacredness, and transparency. If you use those as your life's motto, and that's the way you run things, that's the way you put things out, you don't need to have any little white lies or any of this other bogus nonsense, because you start getting into that and you lose your integrity. And your integrity is the most important thing. I mean, what do you take with you when you leave this world? Okay? You take who you are, your value. You take, again, your mental things. Those are the things that go with you, not the things, not the physical things. They don't go with you when you leave, when you transition and you leave this form. All you take with you is your consciousness. Okay. So if your conscience is clear that you've lived again with honesty, integrity, sacredness, transparency. Transparency means you have nothing to hide. Okay? You have nothing to hide. So if you get unexpected visitors that want to come and make something out to be what it's not, you just go and you ride the wave. Okay, that's it. You ride the wave. Life has its ups and downs. We can't control what others will say about us, or what they'll put out there, etc. But if you've had your integrity, those around you will know that you've had your integrity, that you live a life of sacredness, transparency. You don't have anything to hide. And no matter what it is, they try to make up or try to tarnish one with, okay, again, it's not going to stick. And you are going to be within your own self, quiet, still, peaceful. It's like water off a duck's back because you know the truth and those around you know the truth. And so, again, your best thing to do in your life is lay a good foundation: honesty, integrity, okay, transparency, and sacred. Okay. Now, if you live your life with those things, then again, it doesn't matter what comes up, unexpected visitors, no matter who or what it is. If there's a difficulty they want to put out there, you just ride the wave. Now, I've had this uh, in my own life too. Like I had a job where I worked. I went in. I had to. It was for the in conjunction with the courts in San Francisco. I went in, redid the whole system because everything was just, I mean, a mishmash of drama. So was able to go in and put in a very simple system that worked so everybody knew who their clients were, when they were going to courts, what they had done, what they had not done. You know, everything was easy to find. Um, but what happened was the my boss took credit for all my work and then got rid of me, so they could just take credit for all my work. you know. So again, you know, your mind is still. You give the best you can give always, and let the chips fall where they may. You may have somebody that's coming up and doing something untoward towards you. But again, if you have a good foundation, you'll be fine. Okay, you'll be fine. You just go forward in life, and again, just keep living your life with honesty, integrity, sacredness, and transparent. If you got to do something that you got to hide behind the scenes and then come out with a little mask on, to who me, I wouldn't do that, you know, then you're not living your life with honesty, integrity, transparency, and sacredness. Okay? If doing sniping behind the scenes at somebody, then again, not living with honesty, integrity, sacredness. Okay? If you are on a spiritual path, okay, nothing should be able to induce you to do that type of sniping and trying to undermine somebody or trying to, again, it's all about living life with honesty, integrity, transparency, and sacredness. Okay? So, this is the first thing I teach my students. I don't allow my students to go on other people's sites and snipe at them. Nothing like that. Never, 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 never. Okay? If they had done any of that, they would be gone off this path immediately. Because if you're going to be a spiritual path, again, you have to do it with honesty, integrity. I don't care if somebody is saying something, untoward, you have a problem with them, whatever. Again, you don't go out there and do this type of drama. Okay. It's not beneficial. It's not beneficial. Okay. And, again, I don't care whatever reasons you think you have for it, that you want to convince yourself that, you know, if you do something dark, nefarious behind the scenes, that it's warranted. Okay. It's not warranted. Okay. So, no matter how much you want to try to convince yourself of something like that, really, in the end, you know, you have to live with yourself. Okay. You have to live with yourself. Okay. So, the best thing again, lay a good foundation, live your life with that, and then, again, you go forward, continue your spiritual search, continue your way forward. And again, I can't tell you how much it is pleasant to again live with that type of a you know that type of a dynamic. Then you're always clear. It doesn't matter what comes up. Again, unexpected visitors, you ride the wave. Okay. And there's waves on the surface, but underneath, okay, it's still, it's calm, it's quite fine. Okay. And in the end, it'll all come out in the mix. No matter what you've gone through in your life. Now, if you've got a background where you've had someone in your life that you've come out of an abusive situation, whatever, and a lot of things have been put on you, okay, you know what I say? When we get to the other side, it'll all be sorted out, okay? And people will know, if somebody's saying your attention's bad, this and that, you know, you know why you've done something, you know what's in your heart, and it'll get sorted out on the other side, okay? So again, if you live, we come back to that foundation: honesty, integrity, transparency, and sacredness. If you have those in your life, okay. Now, if you've gone kind of off the path for a time, the good news is you have free will. You can come back on the path. you know, do it in the right way. And continue forward. Okay. So it's all about not making somebody else pay, or some, whatever slight, whatever, thing that you want to have. Um, you know, come back. Better to have a good foundation, okay, and to go forward. So I hope somebody's gotten something from this. I do so appreciate all your comments, and that so many people say that these things have aided them in their lives, and so thank you for that. I do so appreciate it. Try to give whatever I can give on a daily basis, and if it helps somebody out there, I am so happy. If it gives you a little insight, something to think about, something that maybe you want to incorporate in your life, fabulous. If it's not something that pertains to you, okay, not every talk is going to pertain to every single person. But if it's something that you say, oh yeah, okay, maybe this is stuff is going on in my life, maybe this is something that might be good to incorporate in my own journey, then fabulous. Okay, well, namaste. Much love to everyone. Love to my tribe out there. Thank you for spending some time with me. I do appreciate you taking time out of your busy life to spend some time with me in the morning. Please go forward, and again, honesty, integrity, transparency, and sacredness, and you can't go wrong. 4, foundation number. Okay, let's get a good foundation in place. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you online.